heading out on this trail. I forgot the name of it. I'll put it up here. But wow, I didn't expect this. I did not expect these views at all. I don't know what I expected, but not this. There was a little warning about mountain lions, so I do have my bear spray. I need to get that out and put it in my pocket. But this is looking like it's going to be a beautiful hike. Only one in the parking lot. So far, I'm surprised at all the trees that are in this little valley. I don't know the elevation, 3,500 to 4,000 feet, something like that. It's where I came from. And just now getting up to these foothills. I'm hoping this is, it's going to be some good elevation. But it's supposed to, oh shit, what was that? It was deer. I can almost see them going there. That spooked me. I do have my bear spray in my pocket now, so wow. This is a loop trail, and supposedly you're in a canyon, so I saw the other end of this a while ago. And since it talks about going through a canyon, I'm thinking right up here is going to be, oh, there goes a rabbit. I don't know if you'll be able to see him. He was up there in the corner. But I'm thinking right up there's the canyon. It's going to loop under that or through those hills and all the way around to the other side. I was hoping there would be a real high elevation point, which there may be. But yeah, those deer a while ago that jumped up kind of startled me. Deer are fairly quiet. You can tell it's a big animal, but you can't tell like you can. I've startled bear before, and that startles me because it sounds like a freight train going through the woods, or at least the one time that we scared up a bear. So at first I thought, ooh, raccoon, a couple of squirrels. Oh, there's Mr. Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit. Hi, Rabbit. Yeah, you don't look too scared. Getting ready to go down this little access path down into a hole. Pretty cool. A little shade, we need it. It's real early in the morning here. Tried to beat the heat, but it's supposed to be, oh, I don't know, 103 today. Another note, you can hear me walking, so it's not like I'm going to totally surprise something that's listening. This is a little rocky, but in general, it's like a gravelly, real fine gravel, so it makes noise, at least so far. But to get closer to the steep hills, it's looking really cool. Look at that. Other than the heat, This would probably be a perfect hike, although right now it's fine. Oh, there are caverns in this particular park. So I just walked past this. Looks like a hole. I don't know, man-made or natural. But as I turned into this canyon, noticed the huge mountain that just came into vision looking down the canyon. I don't know how much of this I'm going to use. It's just the beauty of it. It just continues. So, hey, take some video. I don't necessarily have to post all of it, but the beauty is amazing. Right now I'm looking into the sun. Behind me is where I'm going, in this huge valley. The rocks are beautiful here. One thing I wanted to mention too was I read where several people have seen one stepped on a rattlesnake, so I also have to watch for rattlesnakes as well as look up and around. But I do carry my handy bear spray, and I'll try to watch in all directions. Hopefully won't end up stepping on a rattlesnake. We've now come to the end of the service road. So that's a dry creek bed, and we're now onto an actual path. I remember reading about this, where it gets narrow, but the distances up there are huge. So we now hit some different terrain. They did mention crossing the riverbed, and I guess in the spring sometimes, I'm getting ready to cross it now, you had to rock hop or get your feet wet, one or the other, depending on how much water's running down here. Right now she's pretty dry, so the path goes through this little creek bed and back up. You can see a little trail marker up there. There's the creek bed, runs up that way. I'm sure through the canyon. I don't know, the sun may be a little too bright to go this way. This trail is definitely heading up. I was down there where the rocks are. And as you can see, we are definitely heading up. Cutback, switchbacks coming up. So it'll be interesting to see how high we go. I think there's close to 1,000-foot elevation. Trail pretty much now at this particular moment is following the creek bed. Finally, we're heading back. I think we're close to the end of the loop. This is a loop trail. I don't mean the end of the loop, but the end of half of the loop. And we're going up a lot more narrow and steep gulch. Look behind me. Yeah, that's where we're going. You can see the path going up there. It's very narrow, and this is where I'm coming from, but you can see the high hills back there, and it was a much more wide gulch. Beautiful. All right, I'm finally gaining some elevation, and the trail is a little easier at this moment. Like I said, I'm close to halfway around this loop that incorporates a canyon, 2 canyons, whatever. I can see at the very top that other mountain I saw earlier sticking way up, barely peeking over the one that's in front of me. Finally, have a little bit of shade. The sun's just over this mountain, getting ready to peek back over up here a little ways, so a little trail time behind me. Just reached the top of a hill and look out over the valley. And look at this. That's the side I came from. I just topped this little hill right here. Okay, let's head down. Some switchbacks. Keep my pole out here a little ways to, in case there's a rattler on the side. But here's one switchback. This is nothing scary at all. It's just beautiful. Okay, still pretty high up. Run through about 3 others of these gates. I don't know what they're trying to keep out. Wild horses? I don't think cattle run around here. I don't know what runs around here. Close the gate. Okay, I don't even think I have to use it. I think I can slide in right over there. Switchback. Came from up there. Somewhere. Going down here. Okay, I think I just finished 3 miles of the 4.1 it's supposed to be, I believe. That's the distance. Not bad. Some good climbing. I think I'm down. I think that's my truck down there at that building.